Okay, episode 2 of How to Water. So you'll notice when you come out that the faucet, that the water will be on. That's because you leave the faucet handle on when you turn the water off. That way, whatever whatever remaining water that's in the hose will leak out while it's not being used. So now that you have it out, this is our first area here. So you have to use gentle, because these are seeds. They have just been planted in the last few days. So if you use anything stronger than this, it will just blow the seeds away. So a good soaking. I did this earlier this morning, so I won't do it that long. If you're here and it's been a few days since the place was watered, you'll have to do this for a few minutes. Back here, you see there's morning glories coming up. Those have to be watered. These seeds are it's a wildflower mix with some. Also, I had marigold seeds from last year and zinnia seeds. So the other seeded areas are here. Same thing. Morning glories in the back. Seeds in the front. I did this morning again, so I'm not going to do it that long. Don't use any pressure higher than this. And you're done there. Now, since we're here, see that? That's a dogwood tree, a flowering dogwood. I dug it up from down by the lake. So that is going to have to get watered because it's a recent transplant. So you see there's a moat around the want to fill up that moat. Be careful of the seeds that are planted in front of it. Okay, that's enough for that. Now, last area in the back here, well, not really, but over here, again, zinnias, cosmos, marigolds, morning glories in there. So again, this has been recently seeded, so you can't use any pressure that's higher than this. Don't worry about this stuff here. It's going to be a burn pile or a burn circle, whatever you call it, a burn pit. So here, you got to do in here. You got to do around here. And again, since I watered already this morning and it's going to rain tomorrow, I'm not going to do this very long, but it's been a few days since it's been watered. This will have to be kept pretty moist over here. So it'll take you probably 10 minutes just to do this area over here. Okay, so we've got the seeds there, the seeds there, the seeds there, the seeds there. Now, we're going to come back and we'll do this. So all this, same thing. Recently seeded with seeds. So you can't use any pressure more than this. Same thing up there. Don't forget the top of the tree trunk. While we're at it, right here, this side of the fence recently seeded. All right. Okay, there's nothing along there. That's where the truck is probably going to be. You got to do this side. So these perennials that are coming up, they need deep watering. So that foxglove, for instance, but you have to be careful because there's seeds planted in front. So anything right along the fence is a perennial that needs deep watering. There's coreopsis and sunflowers and bee balm and stuff like that. So you'll have to water those pretty deep. But then in the front, it's just seedlings that have to be kept moist. Okay, now we're almost done with this stage one. Over here, this is sweet woodruff. It's got to be kept wet. And then there you'll see I just planted 2 black-eyed Susan vines. They have to be kept wet. Okay, we got those seeds. Nothing back there. And then this is the last spot in the back. This has just been reseeded, and you got to do that. Just evenly moist. See? It's easy to snag the hose on something, so you've got to be really aware of what you're dragging behind you, especially if flowers are involved. And then back here, this has to be deep watered. These are perennial native plants that need to be kept very wet. Okay, so it's kind of hard with one hand having a phone, but you can't, if you snag the hose on something, it will damage it. So see how easily that can get snagged there. That's why it's something you have to be aware of as you're doing this. Okay, I think we're done with the back. That's the end of episode 2.